0800 1777 167.
Thank you for calling Contact Law. Your call may be recorded for training and monitoring purposes.
Thank you very much for giving me permission to record. I think I
We put you
will.
in touch with recommended legal professionals. We work with a network of lawyers and legal experts across the UK and Ireland, all of whom have been vetted by us to ensure that they provide high-quality specialist advice and representation.
Yeah.
Your feedback is important, and we stay in touch with every client we refer. This ensures that our recommendations are right for you, and our partner firms continue to meet our high standards of customer service.
Hello, British Contact Law, how can I help?
Hi there. Well, basically, I found you over the net when I was searching out how to do a citizen's arrest.
Okay.
I've got a major problem. I want to get a judge arrested, and I want to arrest my local ASBO team. They've been tampering with criminal trial evidence. I've been found not guilty of all of the criminal trials, and yet they've perverted a judge who stripped me of my rights, and now I'm being evicted.
So you want to do a citizen arrest to a judge?
Yeah, Judge Hornby at the Civil Court and the ASBO team, but really I still need representation because I can't find a single solicitor because there's been too much perjury and cross-contamination between civil and criminal.
Okay, so what was the matter? Why are you getting kicked out of your house?
Because this psychotic bitch over the road has made massive fabrications against me. I was found not guilty at magistrate's court, but the council still goes, oh no, you're guilty. Her father controls Barnet Homes. I've put psychotic phone calls from this woman on YouTube. It's all there, it's all up.
That could be a bit dangerous. Did you ask for her permission before you recorded her?
She knew damn well that everything gets recorded.
No, but did you ask for her permission?
No. She knows. Look. Barnet Council's lawyers, when they put their phone down, they did not disconnect their line. They took the mick out of me. From that moment on, this woman was on to me going, oh, you'll get lots of compensation. You've got no idea. You can't criticise what I'm saying right now because the clock is ticking. I'm getting evicted. I've had 3 years of massive persecution by this fascist right-wing council. I'm fighting a Gestapo inquisition.
Okay.
One civil judge fixed their statements so they cannot be taken away and they cannot be added to because he recognised there was perjury. When it got to the actual trial, that judge knew there was perjury, so he stripped away my defence. He stripped away my right to present facts. So he robbed me of my defence, and that's the situation. Judge Hornby was not a judge. He is a classic psychopath. Even the Central London Court and the Barnet County Court have got injunctions on me going down there now because they know that I want to get a judge arrested.
Okay.
Alright, what's on YouTube is the old Bill taking the piss out of me. What's on YouTube is Barnet Council's social workers letting a man die on the living room floor. I'm a whistleblower. Whistleblower, you don't know the meaning of the word whistleblower. I'm not having a go at you, I'm just letting you know what's going on.
Yeah, I do understand. No, I don't feel, had to go out at all. In regards to this, so would you like a criminal or a civil solicitor?
Well, it's both, isn't it? It really is both. I mean, I'm on my way down to the Royal Courts of Justice right now to try and... I mean, all I've got is a DHS certificate, that's it. I can't find solicitors who will fight.
Okay. So we have recommendations as solicitors, so I'll be more than happy to put you in contact with a solicitor. But it does cost between £150 to £220 per hour.
Well, this is the little problem, isn't it? 20 years ago, what happened to Stephen Lawrence happened to me. And the solicitors are writing to me 20 odd years ago, if you want us to attend a police station, my boss won't let me out the door for less than £200 an hour. This has always been the problem, and this filthy, disgusting police force has been walking all over me, especially this council, because they know there are no solicitors who will take on a perjury case.
Have you,
It's because of money.
Have you maybe tried Parliament Ombudsman?
I've just got hold of Theresa Villiers, our local MP, right? His staff haven't even sent my letter to her. All right, and then they've got me down as, oh, you've abused Theresa in the past. All right. So yeah, all right. I've never spoken to Teresa Villiers, but she's let that council kill two of my brothers. Two of them have hung themselves over what this council does. And if you talk to the coroner, he says that 80% or more of his suicides are due to what Barnet Council has been doing to people. You need to get onto YouTube. You can listen to Teresa Villiers right now. It was 2 days ago, and I've put him on YouTube because he's noncing me about. I've given them a letter. I don't think he's given it to her. He realises it's severe. I've said to him, why haven't you passed it on to the Attorney General, the relevant department? You see, they say, oh, it's all to do with law. It's nothing to do with law. But even the Mayor's office, which is now on YouTube, telling me to write to the local MP. You've sort of suggested MPs. The last coppers to arrest me have said the only way you're going to get this sorted out is to go to the European Court of Human Rights.
Yeah, that would be an idea. How did you...
Well, how do I do that? Why can't I find someone to help me do that? You guys need to get onto YouTube, check it out, and then come back to me. Seriously. Seriously.
You know, unfortunately, I'm only able to help.
I know, you're just answering the phone, I understand, yeah.
Yeah, in regards to paying, solicitors. It does seem like, I know injustice has been carried out all across the world, but thank goodness at the end Stephen Lawrence did get justice, and hopefully you'll get
that institutional racism that they were branded with, the old bill, that was a cover-up for institutional corruption. Right, those guys that killed Stephen Lawrence were the sons of a police supergrass who was testifying at the Old Bailey. That's why they didn't get nicked for a solid year. They're the sons of a police supergrass. Exactly the same thing happened to me 1 year before. And I've got the original paperwork where it was adjourned sine die at Wood Green Crown Court. The people at HMCTS, they're manufacturing statements on my criminal records. I swear to you, I've got the proof. But I can't find a solicitor to present it to a court. Therefore, now I'm losing my home. I've got the old Bill on YouTube abusing me on my doorstep, and I'm losing my home. The police are funded by council tax, aren't they? They're paid by local government, aren't they? The police.
I'm not sure, I'm sure council tax goes towards everything. I think they're probably paid more out of taxes than council tax.
I think it's all local government, sweetheart. I don't think that the main government can't be seen to be financing a police force. But in the hands of the local government, it is literally... Well, put it this way, PC Sarah Wigley, she's on my doorstep and she's saying, council staff cannot be arrested because they've got jobs. Well, my two brothers were working for the council. They put all this sexualised slander shit on them, and now they've both hung themselves.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm able to help with this. I do apologise.
Yeah.
And I really wish you the best of luck.
So it's just down to the fact you don't do legal aid or anything? Or...
No, and legal aid has been actually stopped except from in very extreme circumstances.
Well, this is an extreme circumstance, I believe. I'm going to go to the Queen's Practice Mark. I've been begging the Royal Courts of Justice to protect me from the lower civil courts since last November at least. They've done nothing. I now know that the RCJ is also a mercenary courthouse. Just for your own information, did you know there's only one court in this country that is not a corporate entity designed to make money? It's the Old Bailey. The Old Bailey is the only court that is not designed to make money. All the others are just factories. They're designed to make money.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, look, sweetheart, I will have to phone you guys back a little bit.
Alright then,
because look, what's on you, like you said, in exceptional circumstances.
And the exceptional circumstances is domestic violence?
Oh, domestic violence, I tell you what, you go and listen to the last 3 or 4 calls that I put up on YouTube. Lisa Mayer, the main protagonist, the guy that was living above her right, Jamie's girlfriend Lucy, brought 2 of Jamie's boyfriends back, and then Lisa starts putting rumours around that they're having sex together behind Jamie's back. And now Lisa's running around going, oh, Lucy's going to hit me, Lucy's going to hit me. So if you get a 42-year-old woman spreading rumours about a 22-year-old woman and her boyfriend, what do you think's going to happen? Dangerous domestic violence. Lisa Mayer lost her children at the Royal Courts of Justice because she's got neglective abuse problems. Her kids were running around in their nappies and all their poo, and she doesn't recognise it as abuse. She's off her tree.
Okay.
Type in X-Ray Galileo 2112, injunction. Just listen to that one.
Okay.
Because, look, on that one, Lisa is putting the old bill on my girlfriend. In these statements, Lisa says, I had nothing to do with Martin's girlfriend. But I've told them solicitors it's all over YouTube, but they kept prosecuting me. So not only is Duncan Lewis and Co. in contempt of court, Lisa Mayer signed statements of truth that are blatantly untrue. It's already published on YouTube. And why was it published on YouTube? Because she neglected to feed her cats. 6 days they were eating their own poo. The RSPCA said film it, so I put a camera on a fishing rod through the letterbox. At Hendon Magistrates Court, she said, and this is important, just listen to this is really important. She said that I had kept a key, gone in the house, videoed all the cat poo all over the floor, made them do that to her furniture, made the cats piss and shit on the furniture. That must be true, Your Honour, because the council gave me new furniture while she was in the house naked. Well, I was found not guilty. The magistrates didn't buy into it for 1 second. But because the council had already compensated her, they're in the shit, aren't they? They stepped over the mark. They've been treating me like I've been guilty since day one.
Yeah, it is unfortunate about that, but like I did say, unfortunately I'm not able to help, so I do wish you the best of luck.
Yeah.
With the case and everything like that. You do be careful putting things on YouTube without telling the person, because
right
you
now,
could be in trouble
look,
for that.
on the 23rd, when they evict me, I'm going to prison. Because I'm not taking down what's on YouTube. In fact, my defence case YouTube site is now turning into an offence case. Alright? I'm going to be putting the Attorney General's office on YouTube tonight. And it's a very similar phone call to what we're having now.
Okay. Just to tell you that I don't give you permission to record me.
Well, put it this way. When I rang you just now, it said all calls are recorded for training or security purposes, so stuff it. And you can tell Theresa May as well if she better turn off their government computer.
Okay,
alright
then.
So that's what I mean, exceptional circumstances. Go to X-Ray Galileo 2112. Or X-Ray Galileo 2112.
I'm not allowed to go on YouTube on my
Well,
computer.
there's another problem with these solicitors, isn't it? Because I'll tell you what, we'll end here. Hendon Magistrates Court. I phoned up the court and I said, can the magistrates go on YouTube, go on the website, go on the internet to look at files for defence case purposes? Yes, we can. So I've put it on YouTube. I didn't tell them what I was going to do. I didn't have to tell them what I was going to do. The fact is, they never told me to take it down at the criminal trial. Now, Judge Hornby is on YouTube now. Isn't that enough to put me in prison?
I don't know.
I'm using YouTube. Yeah, the government's running away from me. Why? Because I've used YouTube. And if you listen to what the government and the CPS are going on about, they never mention YouTube. They're just more concerned about Twitter or Facebook.
Alright then.
I've spoken to Keir Starmer, the Attorney General.
Okay.
Right. Why do you think we've now been given the right to criticise a CPS decision when we get arrested? Because of me bitching at him over the phone.
Okay. Alright then, so I wish you the best of luck with your case now.
Well, sweetheart, let someone know about X-Ray Galileo 2112, okay? You need to you use the words exceptional circumstances. These are exceptional circumstances.
Yeah, the exceptional circumstances in regards to domestic violence, but I'm sure you feel like this is exceptional circumstances.
Domestic violence? Look, that council caused my brother to hang himself. His wife left him hanging there for an hour and a half. She did nothing. All he'd done was breaking his neck, but she left him hanging. Domestic violence, you guys haven't got a clue what domestic violence is.
Yeah, you know, okay.
It is to do with domestic violence, sweetheart, because in a minute I will go out there and I will twist Lisa Mayer's head from her shoulders.
I don't think
I've got her running around on CCTV calling me a paedophile to my best mates. Isn't that domestic violence? Right, it's a definition, isn't it?
Yeah, domestic violence, there is a
Well,
definition.
check. Yeah, well, domestic violence. You can punch someone, or you can wreck them just using words.
I wouldn't. No.
Well,
that's
I'm still
nice.
using YouTube. Everything's going
Okay,
up on YouTube.
that's
Everything.
great. This to inform you.
Recorded. So if you've got a problem,
then.
check the recording.
Okay,
I'm not being
then.
nasty. Do you understand?
Okay.
I'm not being
yeah,
nasty.
I do understand. Alright then, so I do wish you the best of luck, sir,
Yeah.
with your case.
Well,
Alright then.
look, I
okay.
will be phoning you again because I need to talk about this citizen's arrest situation. I need some proper advice.
The citizen advice bureau will be able to help you with that.
No, they're totally useless. The citizens' advice are totally useless. And that includes the one at the Royal Courts of Justice. They're useless. They take one look at me, an Englishman with a 1 foot long beard. Alright, I get prejudiced down there, and I'm talking about that, the prejudice at the Royal Courts of Justice on YouTube to my mate.
Okay.
These are exceptional circumstances. Please ask somebody to get on that YouTube site and check it out.
Okay.
Please.
Alright then. Alright, you have a lovely day now.
Alright, well this is Martin Galileo Smith, and I'll phone you back, well, when I need to. I need some proper advice on this citizen's arrest procedure.
Yeah, we're not an advice line, we'll recommend data service for solicitor. So maybe your best bet would be maybe the law centre. Alright then, you have a lovely day now, sir.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. No Deborah all day.